What's up everybody, Q with it, what it do with it. Today we're going to get into how we set up our row covers in our backyard gardening space. There's a few different ways that you can set up row covers. You can have clamps set up, you can have rebar set up, you can even put C-brackets on the inside of your garden beds, but today we're going to do it the easy way. We already got our rebar driven into the ground and we're going to put our PVC sleeves right over it. So as you can see here, we already got our first posts in place. It's kind of up in the air over here, but we're gonna get that right. We're gonna put it onto this rebar right here. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick look of what that looks like from this perspective. We got the PVC that's up in the air. We're bending it on down. We're taking it on over to the PVC rod. So once we do that, you can see that we got our little arc set up, and we're gonna try to do the same thing with these two over here. And then we're gonna put our fabric over our arcs and we'll be pretty much done with it at that point. We got a few more steps, but just stick with me and I'll show y'all how we do that. We're gonna get our fabric and our staples, because yes, we're gonna be using staples with our row covers on today. So we'll go ahead and get our row covers and we'll get our staples and we'll go ahead and pull it right on over and show you how we do that. So before we continue, I wanted to show y'all the plant covers we'll be using today. We got this plant cover off Amazon. I'll be dropping a link in the description below, just in case you want to go with what we're using in the video on today. So this plant cover here doesn't come in your extremely long roll like some of the other ones do. So today what we're going to do with it is just drape over what we need, make sure that we can make it nice and tight, add our staples to it. So let's get right to that. So as you can see inside our pack here, we got some nice 6-inch staples here. These are the staples that you want to use because these are going to be nice and secure and they don't come out of the ground very easily. In fact, I've never seen one of these come out of the ground unless it was me pulling it out of the ground myself. So we're going to go ahead and unravel this. We're going to see what we have to do to actually get it to work for us. It's got a little bed sheet fold to it. This is 10 by 30 feet. So yes, this is going to be a challenge, but we got it. Okay, so I might be a little bit out of frame here, but what I'm going to do here is take this end here, the 10-foot end, not the 30-foot end, and I'm going to drape it over the whole area right here. Once I do that, I'm going to kind of measure it out and cut off what I need. So step one done. Now we got to unravel a little bit in the back. All right, let's keep it going. Get somewhere now. All right, before we continue, what I want to do is make sure that we got a good spot over here in the back. Go. Just like this. Got our little high tunnel coming together. Get our sides straight. Alright y'all, so the first thing you want to do once you got your row covers roughly draped is to get this front part here and get it kind of in a bundle. Because we're going to be accessing it from the sides up in there when we water. We're not going to be accessing it from the front, but if we want to, we can always take this off as well. But this is our anchor point right here. So we're going to make sure we got all the length that we want to have on both sides before we put our anchor point down. Alright y'all, so we just grab this bundle right here and put this down nice and secure. And what I'm doing by looking on both sides is making sure that I have enough slack on both sides, because once we pull it tight, we'll have a little bit more slack. We want to make sure that we're not pulling too much. So we're going to go ahead and just place this staple right here. Now that we got that stapled down, we're gonna go to the back over here. We're gonna pull this nice and tight from the back side over here. We got our staple over there holding us in place, so we can kind of start getting this tunnel set up. All right, now here we go. We're in a good spot, so I'm gonna go ahead and secure our backside. And this is where we can just put our staple right through it, just like that. And y'all, it don't gotta be perfect. It just has to get to the point where we can actually close up the sides real nice and tight. So, like I said, we're gonna do this side last. So I'm gonna come over here and put these staples down. But we're gonna make sure we have some slack over on that other side. We got our staples down over here. So now we just save this side for last. This is our entryway. So we're gonna staple this down, but we're gonna be taking these staples out from time to time to water with. We're gonna tighten it here, put our staple down. Come over here, do the same thing. And y'all get to see how crooked my hoop is, but that's okay. I ain't trying to be perfect right now with how the hoop looks, but it's gonna look nice nonetheless. Here we go. And right here, we're gonna staple this last little point over here. And this corner's gonna stay down, so we got a nice, tight, secure spot down here. So our plants are gonna be nice and protected. We got one more point we can staple right here. Good. So y'all, this is what we're looking like after we got our row covers down. We can easily come over here, take a staple down from over there, and on this side, and just be able to access that whole side right there, and not worry about really anything getting inside of it because we got it pinned down to the ground. So y'all, that's how I get my row covers down, but we're gonna do the other bed as well. This row cover project was epic. I don't know about y'all, but let me know down in the comments what y'all think about row covers and physical barriers for your plants. I know we've talked about it in the Lion's Den Lives from time to time, but we actually got out here and got after it. So, hey, look, can a brother get a break from a cabbage worm?